afternoon. My name is Brandon Allen with Tadlock Roofing. I'm at 903 Lee Court, and the first thing we're going to take a look at is shingle condition. And if we come over here on this roof plane, you'll see what we have is a 3-tab shingle. So if we get down here and look at one of the tabs, you can see adhesion's pretty far gone on these. If we do a flexibility test, you can see that the shingle's not really, not too much flexibility left in it. It's actually breaking right at about 45 degrees or so. And we probably have about, I would say, 30% granule loss, give or take a little more, a little less throughout the roof. All in all, you know, the shingles are not at the end of their life. However, I am seeing a lot of issues with the roof. I've definitely seen curling here, which you can see where the shingles are drawing up, and that's due to excessive moisture. I'm seeing a lot of nail pops, which are all potential leaks. You know, there's one there, just in this area alone. You know, here's one here, here's another one here. There's several right in here. You know, if I walk along, here's another one here. And what that is they're just nail heads that are coming up through the shingle. And due to either moisture, shifting in the decking, different reasons, workmanship, whenever they were put in, they could have been put in crooked. But they've worked themselves back up, and those are all potential leaks. And even if I come over here to this roof plane here, you can see we've got one here, and we've got another one here. And again, those are all potential leaks. I am noticing some issues here in this valley, as well as the one on the other side, which has been tarred. This one, in this valley in particular, you can see if we come down here towards the end, we've got a lot of slumped in decking, so there's probably a leak here, or there has been at least, and we've got some rotten decking, most likely in that spot. And then we've also got some damaged shingles here in the valley as well. So, flashing on the, you know, on these gas stacks, it's starting to come up. It's just age on the roof, you know. It's coming up. Anything like that which lifted up, you're going to be able to get driving rain up underneath that, which can also cause a leak. And it looks like on this side, you know, we've got some tar that's been applied. The boot, the plumbing stack boot, has rotted away, which is typical of these rubber boots. They just don't tend to hold up. You know, you can see this roof over here looks like it was re-roofed recently, and you can see they still used the rubber ring boot with the metal base. That rubber ring boot's gonna dry rot and crack. It'd have to be replaced typically within the first 5 to 6 years. So we've actually gone away from any of the rubber applicated boots, as well as the lead. We use a different type of boot where they give a 35-year warranty on the lifespan of it. And you can see in this valley here, that's where we've got a line of tar that's been applied. We've got some more slump decking right down there at the bottom. Coming up over here on the back side of the roof, you can see we've got a chimney. You can see we've got quite a bit of rotten wood on the side of it that's rotted away. You can actually see the flashing exposed beneath. I would recommend a new chimney cap. And you can see that it's starting to rust up pretty good. We do have nails through the top and holes, so those are definitely leaks coming inside the chimney. Coming down on the back side of this roof, you can see that we've got a flat section or low slope section. It's right at about a 212, just under a 212 pitch, and we've got rolled shingle back here now. I fully inspected the rolled shingle. It's not too bad as far as I don't see any issues with the seams. However, you know, it is aging along with the rest of the roof. I do feel some warped decking underneath it as I walk along, and that may not necessarily be that it's getting in the rolled shingle, under the rolled shingle, or through the rolled shingle. It may be coming in, because on this back plane again, we've got, you know, several pop nails through these shingles. All of those could potentially be allowing water in and under, and of course it's going to run downhill, and it could be coming in underneath, getting underneath this rolled shingle. We do see some nick marks here, and that was probably tool drops whenever the guys were on the roof installing it. Again, you know, the boot that's kind of rotted out, and there's been some caulk that's been applied to it. I would recommend replacing the skylight. As you can see, you know, it's coming apart. We've got some issues with the shingles around it. More than likely, you've got water coming in through that skylight. And same thing, you know, with the vent. It's been tarred. We would replace, with a re-roof, we would replace all the skylights. The skylight, the vents, the boots, everything would be replaced. So, again, my name is Brandon with Tadlock Roofing. Thank you.